for the presentation of colors. And our national anthem this evening will be sung by country artist Catherine Slope. So gentlemen, please remove your hats, and the Boy Scouts Troop 1974 will be presenting our colors this evening. Everyone, remove your hats.
And whereas Relay for Life helps fund more than $100 million in cancer research each year. And whereas money raised during the Relay for Life of Rio Rancho helps support research, education, advocacy, and patient services. And whereas the 2010 Relay for Life is dedicated to City Councilor and Deputy Mayors, Delma M, a friend. And whereas Rio Rancho's Relay for Life is made possible by countless residents, volunteers, event organizers, walkers, and other community advocates. Now therefore be it resolved that I, Thomas E. Swistak, Mayor, and the governing body for the City of Rio Rancho do hereby proclaim June 25th and 26th, 2010 as Relay for Life Days in Rio Rancho. Thank you, Kathy.
All right, and Miss Susan is going to introduce our committee.
All right, you guys, standing up here with me in the brown shirts is our 2010 Relay for Life Committee. Let's hear it up for them.
I would just like to thank everyone for coming out for this. It is a fantastic thing to do, and Delma will be proud of everybody here. And she always says, we can make a difference. We just all have to do something about it. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Robert. We're very happy to dedicate this relay. And then also, I'd like to invite Lisa up as a speaker. Lisa Gonzalez and her little son, Brian. And Brian's the first little boy I met 3 years ago at my first relay, and he touched my heart, and so I wanted Lisa to come up and talk to Lisa Gonzalez.
Thank you. First of all, I want to say thank you to the American Cancer Society and Relay for Life for giving us all a chance to fight back. And I pray, yes, cheers. I pray my notes don't fly away because I could keep you guys out here for a while. But nobody needs to hear the words you have cancer, and nobody wants to hear the words that your child has cancer. On September 6th of 2006, my husband and I heard the words that our son has cancer. Brian was 3.5 years old at the time, and he was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. The doctors told us that he would have 3.5 years of treatment ahead of him, and he completed chemotherapy now in November.
Yeah.
Yes, and he is cancer-free. We finished the 3.5 years of chemotherapy, and he just celebrated his 7th birthday now on May 29th, so we are thankful. I believe that by the grace of God, I thank God for the funds that the American Cancer Society provided. Because of those funds that the American Cancer Society provided, that is why Brian is here with us today. American Cancer Society funded the research that found the cure for acute lymphoblastic leukemia. So that's why I continue to do what I do. That's why I'm here. That's why you're all here. We have something stronger than cancer, something that I once heard called the gift that cancer brings. It's strength, compassion, determination, hope, and bravery. I believe that this gift comes from God, our most ever-present help in trouble. We are not to ask why we have been chosen to be leaders in this battle, for the reason is clear. There is a cure for cancer, and we have been called to help find it. With all faith in God and placing our worries, our doubts, and troubles in His hands, He will help us succeed. Our loved ones that rest now do not lose the fight, but guide us and give us that inspiration to continue fighting. Loved ones that continue to fight this day to day give us direction towards the most important things in life. Our survivors, leaders that bring us strength every day, illuminate darkness that doubt may bring upon us. And for the people that live this very day untouched by this world of cancer, we prepare a solid foundation of these gifts so that they may be ready to fight this battle with us. Let your hearts be filled with this gift. Reach out, touch the world with your story, because I truly believe, together we will win this battle. I believe that the cure for cancer is out there, and it's events such as Relay for Life that is going to help us find it. All night long, every step that you take is a step closer to finding the cure.